Welcome to the Legoland. So I hope you all enjoy our welcoming show today. So right now, I hope every one of you can pay attention to our presentation today, and we'll be proudly walking you through on what's the problem and then also recommendation of Lego. And let's see how Lego can become a real leader inside the industry. So first of all, let's start our introduction about Lego first. So who is Lego and what actually they are doing as a famous global brand over these years? So Lego is actually a popular line of construction toys manufactured by Lego Group, a privately held company based in Denmark. So the name Lego is actually representing a very iconic interlocking plastic blocks that have become synonyms with the brand. So there are three highlights here, which we can see that from Lego, there's a iconic bricks, and then secondly is from Denmark since 1932. And then thirdly is a crossover with other IP, for example, like Harry Potter and Star Wars, which are all famous brands that we all know. So let's take a look at the SWOT analysis. So actually, what are the strengths of Lego? It's actually having a huge brand recognition. So I believe that almost everyone here have heard of Lego before, or maybe even you have played it before since you were young. So it's a very innovative brand that has a diverse range of product lines and crossover with different IPs. So it's a huge customer loyalty as well, because they're even having a community called AFOLs, which is actually a group of adult enthusiasts of Lego. So it's actually supported by a data that we see that as an 89% of awareness among the society, yet it's actually having only 44% of usage. So why is it a huge gap between the conversion between awareness and usage? That's actually related to what we are going through right now, which would be Lego weakness. So why are Lego still having a problem and challenges in converting people into using its brand? It's actually related to two concepts. The first one is gender stereotype, which is product gender that Group 3 have just go through, and also what we have gone through before. So, and also counterfeit products. So actually, Lego is accused by using a gender stereotypes due to product line design, and then secondly, they are using counterfeit product. So the market is flooded with counterfeited, cheaper imitation products that can affect Lego sales and brand reputation. But however, we also figure out that there's some opportunities that we can go, which is educational development. So Lego products promote creativity and problem-solving skills, which can be utilized to strengthen Lego brand image in the future, which will also be incorporated into our recommendation later. And for threats, is having the intellectual property challenges. Protecting designs and patents in global market can be challenging due to globalization, and the economic downturns will also affect consumers' willingness to buy the brand as well. So after walking you through the whole SWOT analysis, here comes our today key objectives. So after understanding the strengths and the weaknesses, today we are proudly to present all of you how we are going to utilize the brand recognition and innovation to solve the issue of product gender and counterfeit products, converting buyers from awareness to purchase. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope all of you can pay attention to our following presentation, and I'll now pass the time to my teammates to walk you through on what's happening inside the Lego world. After knowing what Lego is, let's take a look at the story of Mary, who has been a huge fan of Lego since she was young. So one day when I'm walking through on the neighborhood in Hong Kong, and I'm looking around in the country yard and saw a poster. Oh, it's actually a poster of Lego, an advertisement of Lego as well. So this year they have been collaborating with different series and then producing different product series inside the society as well. And this time they're even collaborating with Star Wars. What a nice choice to let more people to understand Lego.
Yeah, Mary, the collaboration of Star Wars and Lego is actually a good illustration of product placement. Now, let me walk you through the product placement.
So before I start walking you through the product placement, let us play a game first. So now you can count the number of product placement in the classroom, and you can raise up your hand to say out the answer, and the faster one can gain a little gift.
Wow.
So group 6, their answer is
We're group 5.
group 5.
Six.
Sorry.
The answer is 6.
Oops. Oh, it's wrong.
Uh-oh.
Group 3, 5. Yes, it's correct. You can gain the Lego keychain. So after the game, let me delve deeper into the product placement by introducing you different examples of product placement. So for the traditional product placement, Lego is always shown in different movies and TV shows. For example, the Lego building in Mr. Monk Last Cake and Monk movie, and the Lego in that 70s shows, and the iconic Lego Titanic in Genie. And for the modern product placement, you can see the Twitter post by the Gillian Anderson, which is featuring 2 famous actors of David Duchovny and herself holding 2 tiny Legos character, and the Lego store in Hawkeye, which is streamed on Disney Plus, and the Lego Rocket on the video on YouTube. And there's also a product placement in the Oscar Academy Award ceremony. You can see various famous actors are taking pictures with the award, which are made of lots of tiny yellow Lego pieces, and they post the picture on the social media, and it become a big hit. So by utilizing different product placement, Lego had gained lots of advantage. For example, it can increase its brand exposure by reaching a wider audience, and it can expose its product to potential customers who may not aware of them. And also, it can improve the brand recognition since the product placement with popular celebrities can increase brand visibility. And also, the positive product association can increase the brand awareness. So this can foster the brand loyalty. And also, it can enhance the product image by associating with positive emotions and values, and thus it can build a positive brand image. Last but not least, it is also a cost-effective advertising, since the cost of product placement is often lower than the cost of creating a commercial while providing similar level of exposure.
Thank you, Nicole, for walking us through what is product placement. So product placement is really a good choice for us to understand more about the product and more about what is the unique selling point of the whole product, right? But reminds me of my childhood. So when I was still young, it's such a pity for me to don't have a chance to play Lego.
Mom, I got 100 marks in exam. You promised to buy me a toy.
Sure, good job. What do you want for a gift?
This, I want this one. This looks so nice to me.
Huh? But it doesn't look like a girl's toy, right? I think this is for your brother, but not you. So how about my new Barbie for you?
Oh, why? Why is Lego only designed for boys?
So it is because of the concept of product gender. So
Before we start the topic of product gender, let's play a little game to have fun. And each group will be given some components to build your own Lego, just like what I hold in hand. So the Lego can be anyone, just to build one to represent your group. So you will have 5 minutes to do your own Lego. So you can build anyone that to represent your group. You can mix the components together just to represent your group to build one person. Yeah, one person, just like this sample. Just a tiny one is okay.
which one? Yeah, we need the first one so you can. Oh, we need to
You are representing our team.
Yeah.
Our hero.
Yeah. You're the spirit of our team.
Okay. What accessories you want? Okay.
Whenever you can just match it together, or you can use different strategy with like you can represent your groups. How does it get on?
Oh, you want to make Legos, man. Okay. Okay, give me two different colors.
咁呢個好似啊，我
Really stuck in.
It's very wrong.
Violent therapy.
So you still have 2 minutes left.
How about the other one? One hand.
Well, there's another gun.
Well, you must really like
Oh, you can have a web. Oh, is it really? Yeah, it's still a piece. I'm holding two guns. Spider. Yeah, it's a shield and then shield. Yeah. And she's a nurse. Yeah. Yeah.
1 minute left.
Okay, let him hair.
Which hand? Tail. This is
Whoa.
30 seconds left.
Well, oh yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Oh, Mark was really
So time's up. Okay, this is group 1. Can we place one representative per group to like present who is the person is?
Just briefly explain.
Yeah, briefly explain.
We choose the body of the Lego as like a warrior because we think we are really brave, and then we will fight for our goal really hard, and we have 2 kind of guns to help us do that, and then we also have the hat of the construction worker because we're like very hardworking.
Thank you. So this is group 2 Lego. So can you also invite one representative from your group to briefly explain why do you create this Lego?
the other two.
So our group's Lego is a nurse holding a spider web as a shield while also wielding a gun. So So we believe we are very caring and protective as the nurse, but we can also destroy and destruct. So our motto for this Lego is we protect, we destroy, and we serve.
So how about group 3?
Oh, I should have said we slay.
Group 3, one representative. One representative, please. So the Lego that representing our team, maybe like just looking at the appearance, you cannot tell like whether he or she is a male or female, because I think our group is like very dynamic and a mixture of both powerful girls and also energetic boys. Yeah, and then you can see there is a heart figure like on the shirts in the middle, because it represents that we hope that each of us like we treat each other like very passionately and wholeheartedly. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.
So this is group 5 Lego. So can you please briefly explain why did you choose this one?
Actually, it's quite similar to what the first group. So in the middle, the banana shirt, we thought it's a bit funny. It represents us, he's smiling, so we're a bit funny and nice. And at the same time, also the hard working with the construction workers stuff. And the gun, I don't know. Guidance, I guess. Yeah.
So lastly, we'll invite group 6.
Are you going up with something else other than a gun?
Okay.
2 minutes. We have. Okay, for our Lego, you can see that for the hairstyle that we actually used the same hairstyle with our group mate Sota, because he's the icon of our team, because and you can see that we have different colors of the arms and the pants for blue and orange, for it is definitely opposite colors in art, because he's the most fashionable icon of our team, and he's wearing 2 guns and the sunglasses because he's very cool and such a fighter, and he's the spirit of our team, so it represents everything of us. Can script and can stick.
It's a Cantonese.
Thank you everyone.
Phrase.
I hope you enjoy, and this is a small gifts that we prepared for you. So let me talk about the product's gender. And actually, Lego has encountered a product gender issue. At the beginning, they mainly focus on targeting boy as their primary market. We can also see that their Lego characters are usually boys, and it is short hair and wearing blue clothes. This problem became more serious that even the Danish toy giants that the products were mainly used by boys, but plans to work remove gender bias from its products and instead markets the range at both genders. And also, our groups found that the Lego has defined their products based on different gender. It's clearly stated that toys for girls and toys for boys, which is not unisex, and contribute to the problem of gender bias. And Lego has created their products based on gender characteristics. For example, castle animals and adorable stuff is made for girls. And the products of the cars, battle, or dragon is made for boys.
So, from these products, we can see that LEGO forms a gender stereotype when they create products for boys and girls. For example, as girls has less power than a man, and they are more performative and dream and fantasy, and therefore the LEGO products of the castle dress-up will be made for girls. And besides, as the society perceives that women are expected to be the homemakers, so the products related to home will be made for girls. And for boys, as the society perceives that boys have more power than a woman and they are more masculine and stronger, and therefore the LEGO products related to battle or power are made for boys. And also, as boys usually place more emphasis on rational thinking, so the products related to STEM, which is stand for science, technology, engineer, and maths, are usually made for boys. And also, there are some disadvantages of the product's gender in products. First of all, confidence is lacking because girls may feel less confidence than boys if they play LEGO, because society may think that LEGO are products that usually made for boys only. And second, limited developments. As girls are limited to play STEM and rational games, so parents usually force and push the girls to play more performative activities such as dancing or singing, and therefore their developments are limited. And third, restrained creativity. Girls has limited creativity than boy.
Oh, I finally got some money to buy my first Lego. Hi, welcome to Lego. I'm your sales Rachel. You're buying Lego for your friends or yourself? I'm buying for myself as a birthday present. Then maybe you can take a look at our new product line just for girls. Then even girls now can play with our products. But I just want a normal Lego. I don't need any fancy pink one. So, Lego simply provide a solution of creating new product line, yet it isn't enough to change people's perception over Lego. So I'll elaborate what Lego has response to gender stereotype arguments and our suggested solutions. So before I get started, let me invite some of you to answer me a question. Hello, this little
Emily.
Could you, do you think should children's toys all be gender neutral?
I actually don't think so, because for me, when I was young, I really prefer something pink in color. So I think that should not be very, very gender neutral.
Alright, thank you for your answer. Do you think should toys all be gender neutral?
Yes, I think it should be gender neutral. I feel like growing up you can choose whatever toys you want that appeals to you instead of like choosing it based off the color.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you for your answer. So 59% of the respondents believe that the toy should absolutely be gender neutral. So in 2012, there is a campaign in UK called Let Toys Be Toys. This campaign launched to put the pressure on children's brands to expand their marketing and include both genders. They believe that kids are changing their mindsets even if society isn't quite catching up. So this is a male drama type. The organizer of the Let Toys Be Toys said, toys are for fun, for learning, for stoking imagination and encouraging creativity. And the designer of Lego said, you're right. Isn't it time that shops stopped limiting our children's imagination by telling them what they ought to play with? Yes, sorry, but don't worry, we will fix the issue. So let's take a look at what Lego has responded in the past few years. Here's a video that Lego launched on YouTube in 2021. So girls today feel increasingly confident to engage in all types of creative activities.
I started inventing at the age of 10.
I'm the founder of Chelsea's Charity. I'm building a world where everyone has a chance to be creative. 想像するということが元気づけたりすると信じています。I want to go to space.
So LEGO has launched a rainbow-themed collection to celebrate the LGBTQ community. And as well as LEGO released last year the Dreams collection that are not designed specifically for one gender. So LEGO is trying to make LEGO more inclusive. So let's take a look at the LGBTQ collection. LEGO Place offers a safe space to let consumers express themselves and be who they are. This LGBTQ collection can establish a broad diversity of everyone in the LGBTQIA+ community and support and embrace the trans community. However, our group think that LEGO should do more to increase its brand awareness, increase the collection awareness. So we suggest that LEGO could sponsor LGBTQ Pride Parade in June, and this action can let LEGO, showing LEGO is actively and physically further supporting the LGBTQIA+ parade and the community. And in terms of the Dreams collection, LEGO pushed towards the inclusivity. And everything LEGO developed would resonate with boys and girls equally. However, we think LEGO should do more. Yeah, so we will suggest that LEGO offer a free Dreams LEGO collection to some kindergartens or primary schools. So from an educational standpoint, we can let the children know toys should be neutral. And it can also impose a non-conformity on kids to break down the silos between girls and boys. As well as LEGO can establish a positive brand image. So for the gender identity, while the physical characteristics determine a child's gender, but the gender and sexual identity refers to a deep inner sense of self. So here's a drama.
So after years, I finally grew up. I got the money to buy LEGO. Yes, I've actually almost forgot about my childhood dream anymore. But one day when I was scrolling through Taobao as usual, let me see, what can I get? Wow, such a cheap LEGO. This reminds me of my childhood, and it's only like less than $100. Very cheap. No harm to buy it. Let me buy it now. Oh, Mary! You doesn't know it actually counterfeit LEGO. Counterfeit? Yes.
Okay, let's take to the counterfeit part. First, we have the reason for a customer buying counterfeit LEGO. The major reason is the low cost. LEGO product really expensive for people. This picture is from HKT Mall. You can see the huge price of the LEGO, and the price difference between counterfeit and real LEGO can exist around 6 times. And the second reason is the variety. The counterfeit LEGO producer will produce some rare or discontinued LEGO set that are no longer available in the market. And the next reason is that lack of customer awareness. Some people or customers may not purchase through an official channel or online marketplace, such as just like Joanna, the Taobao or Pinduoduo one. And it's known as illegal to buy the counterfeit LEGO, which is they cannot identify the difference between the real LEGO and the counterfeit LEGO. And the last one is an interesting one. Is counterfeit LEGO. Some is the gift or souvenir. I have received a counterfeit LEGO from United College, just like this water tower. The counterfeit LEGO are purchased or customized as gift or souvenir. The most famous counterfeit brand of LEGO is Le Pin from China and Deku also from China. But can customer identify the real LEGO counterfeit? Let's turn off the light, please.
classmate, you can turn on your flashlight for folding the wheel Lego one. Yes, yes, good example. And then we will have a really special guest to announce the answer. Okay, let's try one question. Are you ready? If you're ready, please light up your flashlight. Yes, thank you. Okay, all of you ready? Give me some sound. Okay. Dun-dun-dun. We invite Judge Kenneth to our class for helping us to announce the answer. Judge Kenneth, please. Thank you, thank you. Okay, the picture is that which is the real Lego. If you choose A, please give me the light. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hold. How about the B one? Any lights? Oh, very little. Okay, Kenneth, Judge Kenneth, please.
Yes.
What is the answer?
The answer is A.
Yes, thank you. The answer is A, and the B is the Le Pin one. Okay, the second question, difficult one. Which is the real Lego? If you choose A, please give me light again. 3, 2, 1. Only around 8 students. How about the B one? It seems more. Okay. How about Judge Kenneth?
The answer is A.
Yes, the answer is A. A is which is more detailed, and B is the counterfeit one. You can see the square in the logo. Okay, next, the last question is more difficult. Which is a real Lego? Choose A, or you need more time? 3, 2, 1. Only this classmate. How about B? Who chose B? Oh, yes. Okay. Judge Kenneth, please.
The answer is B.
Yes. B is the answer. The most obvious is the difference in the printing quality. Let's give a big hand for Judge Kenneth. Thanks for the participation of all of you. Let's say a goodbye to fellow Judge Kenneth.
Okay. Bye. He cannot walk.
Okay, from the game, I think all of you can understand how difficult to identify the real and counterfeit Lego. Next, I will introduce how serious of counterfeit Lego in the world. The picture in the left-hand side is talking about a huge number of counterfeit Lego thrown into the global market. And the picture in the right-hand side is talking about a ISIS-themed Lego appears in Singapore, which includes some violent touristic content of Lego. The impact of children buying this Lego is absolutely unpredictable. Next, we will talk some example in China and Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, you can also see a lot of fake Lego on some street market or just some showpo. The general manager of Lego Asia Production Department also said he also cannot recognize fake Lego in a media interview. It can be seen that the real Lego products and the counterfeit one are very similar, and it's really difficult for customers to identify between them. China, the white one, as the main manufacturer and exporter of fake Lego products, they have a one-stop industry chain in mainland China.
Wow, my order of Lego already arrived. Let me see. Why it looks a bit weird.
My dear daughter, I think you've bought a fake product.
Fake product? Why?
So moving on, for Lego to combat the counterfeit issue, there are actually 7 main solutions. First, Lego has sought criminal justice to protect their intellectual property. There are actually two landmark cases in this regard. First, LEGO Group against Shantou long-term technology, which involved 4 copycat brands. Then LEGO Group against Leping, which involved over 600 SKUs. As mentioned in the handed judgment, infringement of ownership is actually against the law. And through criminal litigation, actually, LEGO not only sought for their monetary remedies, but they also has a deterrent effect on the market. But through what form did LEGO protect their IP? First, I would like to introduce the difference between trademark and copyright. So, trademark is any word, symbol, design, or phrase that denotes a specific product. In other words, it is largely applicable for a specific product or individual products. But for copyright, it could be in any form of arts. Regardless, it is remade into a painting, a 3D model, or simply shades of colors. It is overall to protect the sole ownership of the idea of the creator. So moving on to our second solution. So LEGO Group, utilizing this knowledge, they actually shifted from registering trademark to their copyright. Copycat behaviors have changed over the years. They're now not copying the trademark through infringing the products, but they actually change their trademarks by other brand names. For example, long term, they actually counterfeit the LEGO products through modifying their brand names into, for example, Bella or Larry. Moreover, it's pretty much impractical and very expensive for LEGO to register each and every SKU trademark. So overall, it's a very comprehensive strategy for LEGO to register copyrights. So moving on, I think that we all know LEGO has quite a lot of collaborations. Some expensive in-licensing would include Batman with the K-pop group BTS or Star Wars. And other out-licensing LEGO IPs would be Levi's or Crocs or the computer game Fortnite. But how is this even related to the fighting against fakes? First, of course, there are monetary benefits, but more importantly, it strengthens the anti-counterfeit efforts through engaging other brands, first of all. Then, second of all, it increases the product differentiation because it is large in cost and difficulty for other brands to counterfeit, given that the products are sold in LEGO groups for LEGO stores in a fixed period. Then moving on to the fourth solution, which is maintaining an exceptional quality. I understand that this is not really a strategy, but an asset of LEGO Group. But for a LEGO to be manufactured, it first needs a mold. But for LEGO, which has many small components in a set, it actually, for every additional part, they require another mold. Moreover, it is rarely the case that LEGO can finish manufacturing a mold in one go. They actually require a very expensive testing equipment to maybe adjust some parts that may be a little bit too tight or too loose. So it is actually a massive upfront cost for other brands to counterfeit each and every single SKUs for LEGO. And moreover, the high quality actually enhances the customer's experience, therefore the customer's loyalty. But for this point, I will be reserving for a later slide. So, but does that mean LEGO is doing a perfect job right now regarding the counterfeit issue? So in the following strategies, we'll be identifying some rooms for improvement. First of all, it is necessary for LEGO to establish a very clear intellectual property protection strategy. First of all, they utilize the statistical measurements such as some specific IPs involved. Second of all, the online enforcement is very important because, as we've mentioned, Taobao is really pretty much severe in terms of counterfeit selling. But to further enhance the IP strategies, we think that internal engagement is also important. For example, they should have regular meetings with sales and marketing teams, and they should provide trainings for their employees. Adding on to fight against the online enforcement, they should have regular meetings with, for example, Taobao to leverage their brand protection programs. So moving on to our sixth social media strategy, it is to communicate through, which is already done actually. LEGO usually communicate through their official website. For example, they have their articles published online, for example, the Fair Play Guideline. But noticing that LEGO has quite a lot of followers online, for example, they have 10 million followers on Instagram, so we think that they should utilize their influence and actually spread the information online. And moving on to further the discussion, we are introducing a platform called LEGO Ideas. It is essentially a website that helps all the LEGO fans to make their dreams come true. First, you can sign up as a member and then build your dream LEGO with the virtual blocks that you provided. Then you can submit it for others to vote. For ideas with over 10,000 votes, LEGOs would seriously consider them to be made real. So how is this related to fighting against fakes? First, it helps identify the demands in the market. While some, for example, Mary, they purchased LEGO because of the low price, some might be purchasing because they are seeking for alternatives which are not provided by LEGO. So actually, LEGO can vary their products through this means. And second of all, it encourages the input from the customers, and such encourage actually enhances the customer's loyalty and product differentiation. So by this point, I'm sure that we are all familiar with the strategies that I've just mentioned, and I'm sure that you have paid attention. So let's play a live simulation game. Please scan the QR code and enter into menti.com. And please join very actively because we have got my coins for this game.
Wow.
Have we all scanned? Or you can join with a code. So are you ready? So new day, new you. Suppose that you're now the new general counsel advising on brand protection for LEGO Group. So your choice actually affects your job appraisal, which means you will get a pay raise if you are doing well. So now we're entering into the game. First question, you discovered that fakes are selling great on online shopping platform Taobao. What would you do? It is actually pretty much impractical and expensive to sue the buyers and sellers, and it is Taobao is legally not liable for selling fakes, so you should be scheduling a meeting with Taobao. So on to our leaderboard. Congratulations, Nemo. So moving on to our second question. You are collecting statistics to facilitate strategical IP protection. What kind of data do you need? Right, so with the number of specific IPs involved, you can further analyze the counterfeit markets. Okay, congratulations, Morgan. Moving on to the third question. If you were to identify the potential impacts of infringements on the business, what team would you call upon for meetings? So we have mentioned it in this previous slide, so I'm not elaborating on that. Ooh. So moving on to our fourth MC question, you might want to find it a little bit harder. Your subordinate is suggesting that IP registration should be shifting from trademark to copyright. What could be the reason? Okay, we've mentioned the reasons again, so I'm not elaborating on that. So congratulations, the winner, Nemo. You'll be having a MedCon later.
Where's Nemo?
Yeah, who's Nemo? Okay, so we'll be giving you the MedCon later.
All right.
But we still have one extra question, and I'm sure that you would want to actively participate because the one who comes up with the best answer would be given a MedCon again.
Yes.
So the final question, how would you engage LEGO customers in reporting counterfeits in the market? I'll give you 1 minute for that. So I think you should be joining because you will have a MedCoin on that. Give them really small Lego or Lego points. That.
Okay.
Yes, actually they do. They have a platform called Lego Insiders. So you'll be rewarded if you buy or you become a Lego fan. So if no one is answering, I'll be giving the MedCoin to this participant. Anyone? Anyone? Final 10 seconds. 10,
Emily?
9.
Yeah, it's there, but yeah, you have to click, right? There's already 9.
Oh, okay. So we'll be reading through the answers later, and yes, we'll be presenting the prize later.
Okay.
So back to our final strategy, which is enhancing customers' loyalty. So according to Robin Smith, LEGO Group's Vice President and General Counsel in China and Asia Pacific, there is a global network of fans called AFOLs, which we have mentioned earlier. They're actively submitting information of counterfeits to help LEGO locate them. So you can see that customer loyalty is actually very important in terms of brand protection. So to reward the AFOLs, actually LEGO has addressed and encouraged their efforts in combating counterfeits. They've also established LEGO Fans Club and LEGO Ideas to build up communities for them. But to further enhance customer loyalties, we suggest that they should upgrade their platform that I've just mentioned, which is Lego Insiders. They should be providing exclusive benefits upon reporting counterfeits. For example, for one single report, the fans should be rewarded with accumulative discounts for further spending. And second of all, as mentioned, social media platform is pretty much a trend, so they should be engaging people to join the act through the platforms. So.
Thank you, Serena, for letting me know more about counterfeits. So after understanding what is counterfeit and after understanding what's the solution of counterfeit, I understand that I shouldn't buy this kind of counterfeit anymore. Let me report to Taobao. But right now, let's enjoy the advertisement newly established by Lego right now first.
Wow, this advertising is so interesting.
Lego.
Let's go buy together.
Yes, so you can see that positive advertisement can really urge people to buy it, yet inappropriate ads can have a negative impact on consumers' mindset. So here we come to talk about the advertisements of Lego. There are 4 reasons why advertising is so important. The first one is promoting products and service. Companies can generate awareness and interest in what they offered by creating compelling and persuasive advertisements. Ads also help in showcasing the unique selling points, features, and benefits of a product or service, leading to increased sales and revenue. The second reason is building brand awareness. Audience become familiar with a brand through consistent exposure to the advertisement. So effective advertising campaigns can create a lasting impression in the minds of consumers. This ensures that the brand stays top of mind when they are ready to make a purchase. The third reason is reaching target audience. Companies can tailor their ad campaigns to resonate with audience by identifying their demographics, interests, and behaviors. It helps maximize the impact of advertising efforts by reaching the right people who are more likely to be interested. The final reason is competing in the market. Business need to communicate their value proposition and differentiate themselves from their competitors. So ads help create a distinctive brand image, highlighting competitive advantages and position a company as a preferred choice among consumers. However, not all advertisements can bring positive impacts to the company. Lego also creates advertising campaigns that are inappropriate and therefore bring some negative impacts to consumer behavior. So if you think this advertisement is appropriate for Lego, you can raise your hands, but we would choose the person who raised his hands faster and give he or she some small gifts. So I will say 1, 2, 3 later. 1, 2, 3. Group 5.
So I don't think it's appropriate because I think it goes too far, showing in the end kind of, I know not violence in a way, but like him, like the person trying to hurt themselves, even though I understand the message behind it, and I also get that they want to show that kids might rather play with Lego instead of just sitting in front of the TV the whole time, and can also express themselves maybe differently and learn different things from doing that, but I think this goes too far.
Oh, you're right. You explain what I want to say. Thank you. So here you can see a man injecting heroin into his arms with a needle made up by Lego. But even you cannot see a Lego in these advertisements. And the second is a man shooting himself with a gun made out of Legos. So actually the subtext of the ads is if you let your child watch TV, they could potentially see these two men doing bad things and could lead them to do the same. But instead, if you buy Legos to distract your kid, they won't be exposed to this image in the first place. So the target customer of these advertisements should be kids and parents. But using drugs and suicide as theme, I don't think is appropriate. So playing Lego instead, the purpose of this advertisement is playing Lego instead of watching TV. But there is no connection between purpose and ads. So the ad lies to deceive the customer, claims that a related situation might happen, and uses a realistic scare tactics. So here's come to the second question, and I will say 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Group 6. Thank you.
Fake.
I think it may not be appropriate because it is mainly for the kids, like we can see in the graph. But it is also a bra that is for adult women, and it's more sexual bra, so it may be a bit confusing. Yeah, it's a bit out of it.
Yeah, thank you for your answer. You're correct. It is inappropriate. So you can see that the subtitle of the ad is "Children break the rules while playing with Legos." The target customer of this advertisement should be kids and parents again. But using bars as power shade is not appropriate, and it will be a little bit sexual abuse. So the purpose of this advertisement is playing Lego is about breaking rules and creativity. But it doesn't mean taking your mom's bra to play with Lego is the right thing. So the ad uses the sexual elements and sends a wrong message. So this young boy's destructive behavior should be stopped and not support. So here is our final question. Do you think this is an appropriate ad for Legos? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. You want to answer it? Good too.
I think it's inappropriate because it's like a tragedy and you don't want to associate Lego with something that's negative towards people.
Yeah, thank you, you're right. So you can see this ever depicts the buildings of New York City made out of Lego, with the central focus being the burning tourists in the middle of the scene. But the subtext of the ad is the damage is reversible and it can be simply be rebuilt with the Lego pieces. The target customer of this advertisement is all the potential customer in the market. So however, it missed the mark and went after a very sensitive subject. So you can the purpose of this advertisement is you can rebuild anything with Lego, but we cannot clearly see that they use Legos to rebuild the twin towers in this ads, and using 911 this attacks as advertising tools is very inappropriate. So aside from the fact that its target market will be young children, the reasons why this ever simply does not work run deeper than its obvious lack of taste and sensitivity. So we would like to show some appropriate examples of Lego. This one is called "What It Is Beautiful." This ad makes no differences between girls and boys, just children. And you can see the keywords about Legos in this advertisement like build, creative, and fun. And the second one is build the future. It can inspire and develop children to think creatively and reason systematically and release their potential to shape their future. So here we will show you a video about Rebuild the World, and actually it's selling the value of Lego. So, thank you. And the second one is using BTS K-pop group using the celebrity effect to sell the portal of Lego. So now we will go into our conclusion part.
So right now, thanks to everyone paying attention to our presentation. So it's the conclusion part that we'll like to highlight what we've just gone through with you, all of you today. So the key objective that we are trying to highlight is how LEGO can improve its marketing strategies to convert more buyers. And then after that, going through analysis of how LEGO has been doing well in product placement, yet having a rooms of improvement in product gender, counterfeit, and advertisement appropriacy. We recommended two key suggestions, which is the first one, collaboration with school, that is to putting into gender neutral series into schools and then educate the children how on to learning about gender stereotype and gender concepts. Secondly, we'll also be having legal protection and engagement on social media and with other 7 strategies on how to deal with counterfeit issue. So the key takeaway today will be product gender and counterfeit are an important issue to be tackled. So further inspiration I encourage from all of you here, and we'll like to welcome you all to go into our Legoland and understand more about this brand later. So I will now pass the time to Serena to have the prize presenting. Congratulations! So the first one that our prize will be given to
Nemo.
Nemo.
And then moving on with choose the best answer. I have to say that all the answers are very good and most of them actually collided with ours. But I think there's one specific answer which is very creative, which I don't know who it is, so you have to raise your hand. Design a platform for customers to encourage them to report and provide with LEGO rewards to increase customers. ... Who's that? Hello? Hi, you can come and get your
Okay.
red coin, yeah.
Horus. Not Horus, a cloud.
Okay, nice. So after having the prize presentation, so let's have the farewell show for everyone. Before you leave the Legoland, we'd like to present you a dancing.
Wow. Wait, too bad.
This is our best decision to choose Kenneth's course, so we want to give Kenneth our Lego flower as our present. Thank you for all the attention. Thank you and all the answers. Thank you so much.